cold, hard wood. She didn't feel the crisp winter chill in the room from the open window anymore. Another small but effective means to torment and degrade her. Numb from the inside out, she stood before her captor, indifferent to whatever he did next. After all this time, what did it matter? Every escape attempt futile and foiled. Every plea for mercy unheeded. Every day another day of torture to endure. She didn't know how long she'd been here. The days and nights blurred into one big, never-ending nightmare. She stopped wondering if anyone was looking for her, or even cared that she disappeared. She didn't think about the life she'd lost back in L.A. She didn't dream of her future, or regret all the might-have-beens that would probably never be. She endured each and every day with only one thought in mind: survive. Some days, like today, she didn't know why she bothered. Last night, she'd made a mistake, miscalculated her captor's tenuous hold on sanity. Or maybe, more accurately, his need to inflict pain and have his fantasy play out just so. It had to be flawless, the illusion only he saw in his mind but expected her to play to perfection. Illusion was her stock in trade. She'd earned 3 back-to-back Oscar nominations, winning the 3rd, for making people believe the characters she portrayed. Until now, she'd refused to become the character her captor demanded, wanted, craved, and she'd paid dearly for it the many months she'd been here, but most especially last night. Her ribs and back still ached from the beating. Every breath felt like sucking in fire. Her cracked ribs would heal in time. She wasn't so sure about her fractured mind. It had finally come to the point where she understood, believed she was his, to do with as he pleased. She would never escape this hell.
I hope tonight will be different.
Bryce pulled the ice blue gown from the closet. The elegant dress swished as he draped it over his arm to show it off. She'd worn such beautiful things on dozens of red carpets. But the thought of putting that on for him filled her gut with dread and pushed bile up her throat, choking her with fear. Not that one. Not Aurora from Flame in the Night. Any other character. Any other movie she could play out for him again and again. But this one only ended badly. Last night's beating would seem like a trip to an amusement park. He wanted to punish her for holding out, holding back day after day, night after night. She'd reached the end of his patience and endurance. He wanted what he wanted, and he meant to get it from her, even by force, despite the fact that he knew the only way it would ever be perfect was if she gave in, gave up, and committed to giving him the dream. Her, wholly and completely immersed in character and in love with him. Before tonight, her mind screamed, never. Now that voice sighed its last breath in defeat. Until tonight, she could not pretend to be the woman he wanted, a made-up character on screen, a woman who adored him with undying love. She could not pretend that she'd find a way out of here. She could not pretend this was all a terrible nightmare. She could not do this anymore. She won the Oscar with her portrayal of Aurora, a woman who falls for a rich and powerful businessman disillusioned with people and the world until he meets her. Aurora reignites his passion for life. The love they share is something neither of them expected. A modern-day fairy tale set in New York. Duncan living alone in the penthouse of his skyscraper castle. Aurora living on the lower floor, taking care of her ailing aunt, wishing for excitement and a less lonely life. The movie instantly became a classic romance, one that would probably stand the test of time and be adored by one generation after the next. Bryce wanted that love story to be his. He wanted Aurora to be his real-life lover. He wanted to have a love like no other. He wanted her to bring that fantasy to life. But he didn't know how to love. He never felt that in his life, within himself, or from another. She didn't think he felt anything at all. Not really, which is why he tried so hard to feel something.
You brought on what happened last night. If only you'd stop holding back, we could have the life we both want. We would be the envy of all of Hollywood, the world.